Hey guys, it's Wednesday, April 22nd, 3:35 p.m. Decent day. I'm feeling good. I'm about to fill this water up and I'm gonna go outside for a little journal. And we'll be good. Hopefully my parents will come home soon. Okay, this is about the time. I just recorded a video. We have a lot to talk about, holy shit. So the last time I made a journal, holy shit. Let me get some fucking water before I start speaking with articulation. The last time I made a journal was before Dayton. Definitely before Dayton, but I think it was the day of before Dayton. Really 10 days ago. So yeah, let's go outside. Super sunny outside, by the way. Hella sunny, but yeah. So, yeah, amazing day. Basically, we didn't make finals, but it was really fun. And, again, my friendship / connections with friends like Surya, Jacob, that's just about it, to be honest with you. Also, my old friend Sky that went MIA for about 12 months is back. So that's really fucking cool. Stuff's looking pretty good. Friendships got a lot better. I learned a lot of lessons, and I'm excited for this. I'm very excited for this new chapter of life, which is gonna be having 7 days a week, preparing for potentially RCC auditions, getting fit, making more money, getting some bullshit out the way, and learning to never get involved with bullshit again. Because as shiny as it is, it's just not worth it. Especially now. I have so much to lose. It sounds negative, but I really do. I have these massive accounts. I have so much income I could be making if I just focus on honest income. As crazy as that sounds, but Dayton was fine. I gained around 4 or 5 pounds during Dayton, so it could be worse, honestly. But yeah, we really gotta break some oscillations this summer. I don't want to talk about everything because I'll literally be here for 2 hours if I were to talk about everything, but I'll try to have the most important shit down. Dayton was all right. Nothing special. The most special part of Dayton was my friendships that got a lot better, and the fact that this chapter ended in terms of a WGI grind and WGI schedule. So that's great. Money's looking good. I copped a $500 bonus for getting a certain amount of followers, which is really sweet, really enjoyable. Free $500 right there. Jayo's also coming in. So I'm actually, in total, I'm due for $1,000. It's not too bad. Another $1,000 would do a lot of things. Dude, I'm scatterbrained right now. Sorry. Let me go chronologically. Okay, Dayton was fine. Like I said for 3 times now. Dayton was fine. So what now? Well, today was the first real day I had after Dayton. Because I came back Sunday. I came back Sunday night. Monday and Tuesday, I ate shit the entire day. I didn't do anything. I needed that rest. I really did. And now I feel dude, having this journal, right now, at this time in this journal, I'm having peak clarity of life right now for in terms of the week, because I was eating shit. And then I'll explain what today I did in a second here, but I basically ate shit for Monday and Tuesday, and then today is the first real day, and I'm just taking baby steps. I wasn't crazy locked in today, but I did get some stuff done. I got some really good stuff done, and I'm gonna carry the momentum. I'm really excited, especially since our work's kind of compounding here, with the agency. If I worked for 6 months straight, the result would be a lot of appointments, a lot of sales practice. I'm better at sales, but it wasn't a ton that carried on. I would have to, agency is just consistently working for a very long amount of time until you compound. But compounding is it's because appointments are time based, so it's not an appointment carries on. The only thing that carries on after an appointment or a sales call is the skill. But you don't really get assets, if that makes sense. The only assets you really develop are SOPs and scripts, but even those, they kind of fade. Anyways, I'm trying to say here is with TikTok, things have been compounding. The biggest thing is obviously my accounts, just my accounts, honestly, and the relationships with brand owners, which is really good. So I'm excited because it should be pretty easy to make a lot of money. And if I don't make a lot of money, it just means I'm not working hard enough, which is good. We're eliminating unknowns, which always feels good no matter what you're doing. So yeah. But yeah, let me talk about today, and then I'm going to talk about future plans, and we're going to wrap this up. So today was a pretty basic day. My sleep schedule has been really bad for the past 2 weeks, honestly. I've been going to sleep super late, like average of 1-2 a.m. So yeah, Monday we didn't really do much. Monday we sat in our room all day and just sat in bed and did nothing. Full recovery day. Tuesday I had a bit of a better day. I hung out with my friend Sky, the Blue Devil. Really cool. Old friend, very like-minded. And yeah, it was really fun. I wasn't very present, and I was super brain fogged because my hormones were fucked, and I just wasn't doing anything besides resting. So I didn't have much to talk about, but that's why I'm gonna hang out with him hopefully next week or the following week. So I'm really excited. Yeah, that was fun. We kind of hung out in the park. We went to a bakery to eat some Cuban shit. And it was really fun. And we talked quite a bit, but we didn't really have amazing conversations because I was so brain fogged, and yeah, I felt bad. But yeah, I had some good dopamine yesterday. I got outside the house. Today we had a better day. So today I still went to sleep at 2 a.m. So I woke up at like 10. I don't even remember when I got out of bed, but I did do some of my routine. I did a lot of it. So I woke up at 10. Sorry, I woke up pretty fucking late. I walked out here. I did my bench press. I did half a cold shower. Not a full one, but I kind of turned the water cold at the end. But no hot water, which is good. So yeah, cold shower. What the fuck is that? Is that a plant? Cold shower, no meditation. We weighed myself though on Fit Index, and that's when I found out I did not gain 10 pounds. I only gained like 4 to 5, 4.5. Well, honestly, 4.5 is a good metric. I thought I gained 10 pounds, man, because I weighed myself on Monday with clothes on, and I was just like curious, and I was like 220, and I was like, what the fuck? But I'm 215, so. And I left the vacation at like 211.3. So pretty proud of that. That was like 211.3 is like my lowest weight in months. So I'm very proud of that. I'm very confident I can get back to it because I did it not too long ago and it wasn't even that hard. So I'm excited to really break my weight. Like a lot. I'm so excited for that. We just gotta stay positive, honestly, at this point. But yeah, I weighed myself, and that was the end of my routine, to be honest with you. I started planning a little bit. Today what I got done in terms of work is I looked at my feedback loom for Iron Paws. I made some real notes, and then recently I just recorded a script, which is cool. And then again, I did some more planning, but that's about it. I didn't do a lot of work today. It did take us a long time though to like plan and get the feedback down and realize what in a good spot I am in general. So yeah, we recorded the script. What I want to do later today, I'm gonna play a shit ton of Minecraft because I'm still I still feel like recovering, but I don't want to just stop all work because that's the quickest way to lose momentum. I think the gap between doing no work and even a little bit of work is such an insane difference when it comes to momentum. When you do zero work for multiple days at a time, it's like your momentum like just falls. But you know, if you're in a 5-day work routine, it's not too bad, unless you're doing zero work on the weekends, which I don't know how it's possible. But if you're in a 6-day routine, then it's fine. But like if you don't do work for like 4, 5, 6, 7 consecutive days, like zero, your momentum just drops drastically. But if you were to just do like even 30 minutes to an hour of work a day, like the momentum would not drop as much by my dear. That's what I've realized. Maybe that's wrong, but I mean that's the gut feeling I get after so much experience of just, you know, burning out, having little breaks, and grinding a lot, and just having countless cycles of those things. over the past 3 years of grinding and journaling, honestly. I don't know how long I've been journaling so far. I think I'm about to hit 2 years of journaling. Yeah, because right now is May, right? Yeah, right now is May. Yeah, I'm about to hit 2 years of journaling. That's kind of crazy to think about. Because my first journal was like May-ish. And I don't know if it got corrupted or if I deleted it or some shit. I don't remember where I stored them. But, yeah, anyways. Yeah, that was today. Well, besides the work I did today, I kind of, I indulged a lot in my bed. I ate pretty well, too. I tracked my calories. And yeah, so for the end part of the day, what I want to do, I'm definitely going to play Minecraft because that shit's really fun. I'm going to edit this video and I'm going to do some farther planning. Farther planning in terms of, because what I figured out is I basically have 5 months, okay? From May 1st, I have 5 months to get my shit together. And let me tell you, there's a lot of shit to get together, but also 5 months is a very long time. Like, it's a super long time. So, I mean, I'm very confident I can make it happen. But it's one of those common scenarios where I'm super confident I can make it happen, but there's not a lot of room to fuck up in terms of getting burned out or just being stupid or putting myself in a dumb situation that sets me back a lot, like being scammed is one that I've seemed to be doing a lot, which is dumb, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, so I want to edit this video. I want to edit this video and post it for the brand and shit. Low-key some caption posts too, because I need to do those. And do some planning. Now, the last thing I'll talk about in this 12-minute journal, or maybe a little bit more than 12 minutes, is I'm going to talk about things on the top of my head that I'm going to have to do in the next 5 months. And it's going to be very exciting, because these are things to look forward to, you know? These are going to be new experiences. So much growth it's like literally so much growth is going to come from them. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Okay, so obvious shit. I want to make sure my financial foundation is good. This means a shit ton of saved money. I don't even know a number yet. I don't know. But somewhere in the range of like 10 to 20K saved up in an account, non-touchable. And then from there, just like keeping the income train going. The good thing I have going for me is that I could work no matter where I am. There's really good benefit, honestly. Extremely good benefit. The fact that I can make videos and post them and get work done no matter what location I have. And it could be a lot of money as well. So that's good. But that's a side note, because that comes with the RCC conversation later. But let me start this. Financial foundation. This means I want my accounts to be healthy. I don't want to pursue anything that is going to risk those bank accounts. And then there comes the income, the amount of income I'm making per month. And then there's the factor of how much money I already stored away. And so I want all those things to be good. I want healthy bank accounts. I want my income to be at least 5K a month. I think that's very doable. I'm pretty sure I already achieved it, because I literally have a 6,000 follower account on Facebook, and my Instagram account is about to hit 1K. And we've only done a month of caption posts. We've only done caption posts for 1 month. Maybe not even a month, maybe even earlier. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. But yeah, it's really fucking cool. Really fucking cool. But yeah, so yeah, sky's the limit. And I'm pretty, people with those size accounts, if they play their cards right and they make good content and their funnel is pretty clean, then they could rake in a shit ton of money. Like, it's not even funny how much money they can make. So yeah, that's cool. But I'm not gonna get too much in the weeds, because my parents are gonna get home any second and I don't want to be caught walking shirtless in their fucking backyard, because I'm not fit yet. But W and security dumping. But yeah, so okay, financial foundation. I need to speed through this because I'm tangenting a lot. This is what happens when you don't meditate. You need to meditate. or else you're just not focused. But okay, financial foundation. A couple things I want to acquire in the next 5 months are a drum and a harness, and low-key a stand. I'm gonna get the whole thing. I'm gonna get a drum, a harness, and a stand. I'm gonna buy one myself. All those things. That'll be a couple grand. A car as well. I want to get a car. I do want to buy a car in full. A used one, obviously, like a really shitty one, but I'm gonna buy a fucking car. And that's about it, to be honest with you. I'm gonna buy a drum, harness, stand, and a car. If I want to make RCC and for future things. So who the fuck knows what's gonna happen, to be honest with you. Who knows, bruh? But yeah, those are things I want to get. I also want to acquire some lessons from the greatest people who've ever done this activity. And that's going to be a different thing to think about. But yeah, that's a little bit in the weeds, but those are the things I want to acquire. And yeah, that'd be cool. Financial foundation, I'm going to acquire those things. I also need to go on a huge training arc next 5 months when it comes to marching, percussion. That'll include drumming, marching, and combining those two things together. I think it'll be really fucking fun to do that. I'm like really excited for that. I'm really excited for that shit. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing in terms of marching. Nothing with quadology, sadly. Quadology is a thing I want to start doing once I get the priority sorted, which I think is a reasonable thing to do. Next thing to think about is my parents. So I know my parents want me to get a job and like do this course. So I'm thinking either two scenarios are going to happen, and each one is like a 50-50 chance. I'm not going to lie to you. But honestly, probably the job one's less likely if I just lock the fuck in quickly. Scenario one is I make a shit ton of money from TikTok, and I just keep doing that because they can see I'm making money from it. Scenario number two is I don't make enough money quickly, and I have to keep stalling, but I know they're going to put more pressure on me, so I'm going to have to like actually do it. And what I mean is like this RBT course for a behavior technician for autistic people. Find a course, get the job. That's one thing to think about. And then this 5 month period also, I also want to rest quite a bit, and not like take any huge break or anything. But what I mean is, okay, low-key one vacation, maybe. Yeah, one vacation. I want to take one vacation, not a crazy one, like a week long or 2 weeks long most. 2 weeks is a lot of time, by the way, but probably like 1 week. But what I really mean is like utilizing these weekends, utilizing this. I did the math the other day with my friend. It wasn't crazy math, but 30% of my week was gone because of strike every single week. And that's not even taking into account the mental energy, the physical, and like all the other things that I was breaking because of strike, like my routine and all that shit. Because you're not in the same environment 7 days a week. It's hard. And so what I mean by rest is utilizing the extra 30% of my week really well when it comes to rest and recovery, and obviously more productivity, because for number one, what I'm doing is not super hard or mentally exhausting, if I'm being honest with you. Strike was a lot more mentally exhausting than this shit. And number two, I don't know, I just don't need too much rest. I can go on for a long time. I have a lot of discipline when it comes to mental fortitude. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna have to go too crazy with rest, but I do want to implement really good rest every single week, whether it's hanging out with friends or, you know, I'm eventually gonna be fit and I'm gonna be talking to women. That'll be really fun. Finally doing that, because being 20 and not doing that stuff is not the most proud thing in the world. I know people have done it, like a lot of people have done it, but I think it's time for me to, in a Gen Z term, lock in and start doing that shit. And that's about it. if I'm being honest. If I had to summarize it, it's going to be get my money up, take care of bullshit, and try to make a top group at a WJAG organization. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. It's a big prep season. So hopefully what I could do is I can look back on this journal and I can remind myself what this whole 5-month period is going to be. Because I think that's what this journal is. This journal is pretty much prefacing what I'm going to be doing for the next 5 months and the focuses and what is most important. So I don't know, maybe I do have a lot of clarity when I don't give myself credit for it, but yeah, amazing, pretty much amazing. There's nothing else I could really think of that's like super important. I'm trying to like think of any last minute things before I end this journal. But yeah, I think we can make a lot of money. We can get really good at drumming. And I do, side note, but this is kind of implied with all those goals. I want to become super fit in the next 5 months. That sounds like such a broad goal, but I really think I could lose all the weight I want to lose. Number one, I could become super muscular as well in 5 months. Not super muscular, you get the point, but like I can definitely lean down and lift a lot. Bro, who the fuck's near the fence, bro? It's funny. And yeah, a little thing in the weeds is that I really want to be connected with old friends like Sky and Kai. Those rhyme, and they're both Asian. But yeah, Sky and Kai, those really quality, absolute diamonds of friends that I haven't even gave myself the self-value to even hang out with. Sky I have, but Kai is like someone I've been scared to reach out to without being locked in, because he's such a quality friend. I feel like I'd be doing him a disservice by doing that. And yeah, I mean, I don't want to overcomplicate this. I feel like I'm starting to try to overcomplicate it because it's fun, but I think that's about it. That's all I want to do for the next 5 months. And then yeah, we'll see from there. All right, guys, bye. I'm gonna go.